Everyone to my playthrough to Starbound Fracking Universe. Though admittedly, I gotta admit, I'm not new to the game. I've played this before, a decent amount actually, like quite a decent amount actually. So you're not gonna see me like stroll through like, oh, I want to know what I'm doing. No, you're gonna watch someone that at least knows a decent amount of the game, because I've played it before with this character, Clint. I like the character, but today we are starting new. Let's see. Don't really know what character looks like to me. I'm gray, one-eyed, because the thing I got here is honestly probably the looks good. Now, that's gray, right? Let's go with that. Not sure. Now, I usually skip the intermission, but for once, let's go for it. Oh yeah. It is now time to explore World Star, and let's be bound. I don't know what that means, but let's go anyway. Now, this in fact is such a plain old Frackin. There's a few other mods in here. Um, Admittedly, some are get a bit busted, admittedly, but hey, it's all about fun here. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
We have more stuff. You know what? I don't want to wake up. What if I don't?
Wake up.
What, are you gonna kill me? You gonna sue me? Yeah, okay, fine. This is unrealistic. I don't wake up on time. Well, you know, it is realistic. I tend to oversleep. Just today, actually, I overslept. Yeah. First of all, I got a shit. Juvenile. You know, Juvenile, this place has no sour. Yeah. Really, I'm a cowpoke, so really, I don't think I'm supposed to be that well clean then, right? But, well, I don't know. Personally, I wish I could sour. When I mean, I'll be alright. Alright. Gotta put on my duds, because apparently they don't want me to wear my my slacks. Sure, wear. You'll be real protector. Uh-huh. I mean, hopefully it'll be interesting. Okay, rude. Mm-hmm. I'll be sent to some little world chat. Well, there's no chat here, but you know what happens. Well, we don't. We'll see. Well, it's gonna be pretty exciting, but we'll see how it goes. Yes, I am. I don't want to call you. You know, I was gonna call you monkey, but I feel like that might be a bit of a severity of kind, or is it not? I don't know. Because you are technically R1. I know you guys have a name. I can't remember what it's called though. One of these flags. I think this one. But let's say what this now. Well, I know what you are, but I forgot what your name. Grox, Grex, Monkey, Sir. Yeah, let's say it's pretty good. Good YouTube. Of that one square pixel moving across the screen. Truly, how beautiful. Some news. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, so. How? Sure. Damn, I didn't know that. It's not like I just opened it a second ago. I'm holding nothing, really. I'm good. You know what could make today worse? If mine didn't. Look at this. Look at this. Suck it. Anyway. I mean, it would be Honestly, that's with me, but whatever. Funny birds. I think you guys are called glitch, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's gotta be really good somehow, you know?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
You know, as weird as it is, I like that trope. It is in fact a pretty nice tree. We'll see a bit. Look at that. Now that ain't that pretty. I think I don't know what kind of tree it is. It's a bit too big. It's so bulbous that I think like a baobab, but it has pink leaves, which makes me think cherry blossoms. But it's so thick. So I don't know. It could be a baobab. It could be cherry. Maybe in the future people thought that to make the cherry trees a bit more resilient, they cross spray with a baobab or something. Yep, sure. I think you're a hylophyll. Freckle? Freckle? Correctly. Nice poem. But yeah, sure. You know, sometimes you gotta appreciate the world and this, whatever this tree is. Alright. But yeah, let's see this thing. Hospitality. My fellow citizen. Oh, wait, you're drunk. My fellow Abraham. The time for actions has come. We must join forces now to repel this strange new enemy and stop fighting amongst ourselves our petty nonsense as we face our parallel danger. If we do not engage immediately, we risk total oh my god, annihilation. We cannot let whatever this thing is tear our noble society. To combat the threat, I suggest a toxin derived from a rare substance known as proteon. With it, we would recognize our greatest tool. We could not. The matter of okay. Uh, well, speaking of great threat, behold. Honestly, I feel bad for her. Yeah, I'm taking it here. Thank you, Mr. Bot, but I kinda need this more. Alright, book it. Okay. I don't know what that is. That could be a whole host of things. I don't know. It's nothing there worth talking about. I don't know. It's nothing here. It's absolutely nothing. Anyway. I mean, who knows? I might need to start, but no, I don't. Well, technically in Frackin, any single like blocks you have can be. I'm gonna go here, actually. No, I can't. Oh, I want to do what I'm doing. No, every single block in Frackin can be used one way or another, which is like cool. Can I see that? I don't know. No, I guess not. I can see this. Unfortunately, little. I don't know what that is. Could be a Grinch huddle. Unfortunately, didn't make it. Thank you, Mr. Bot. I know how to jump. Gotta take this. Because nobody starts a playthrough without taking the Torn Protector cape. It's gonna be your first ever cape anyway, so like, it's not too bad looking. The blade. I was gonna say some cringy enemy line, but I can't think of anything, so I'm just gonna go continue on. Yeah, because I guess I know some people, if they're like unaware of it, they can miss these things. I don't think they would, but there's a possibility. Right, I'm still ever so curious what's that, but I can't exactly reach it. The unfortunate destruction of my place, my world, my people, my Starbound. Earth, I guess is what it's called. What? This world represents a really nice looking like idealized world wherein, like, despite our differences, despite all things, we still band together, created a semi-utopia in the end. But anyway, we are now in. This is Frackin. This is actually a different start than an OG game. Because in Frackin, your ship has a different option. Just because the vanilla ships where you can like go on linear upgrading tree with upgrade modules and stuff. And then there's Frackin ships, wherein the ship is BYOS or build your own ship. You take a set of these ships and just start doing your own thing. Now I'm currently in Nova Kid, so I'm gonna go for their ship. So I need to find it here. You know that? Oh, it's so big it's actually off the screen actually. But let's go for Nova Kid ship. The Frackin ship upgraded differently. Get more space by building it yourself, and improve its performance with better engines and boosters. Already selected Nova Kid Bios ship. Hell yeah. Now let's allow the load. Also, it's my pet. I can modify the pet. I'm sailing your ship base. Okay, I'm not sure what's on to read. Sail your ship, artificial intelligence. I'm also programmed to offer you information and advice. And that guy down there. Yeah, I know, sorry. But that guy down here is talking about this thing, the personal tricorder. Essentially, in Fracking Universe, we have a different progression route. Of course, like in base, it's mostly just go to different planet, create new items to mine better, go to different planet, and so on and so forth. In Frackin, we have a research tree where where we have to bit by bit unlock more bits to unlock and create more stuff, which makes sense considering the sheer amount of different objects that Frackin adds. There's electricity, electronics, like there's engineering, we need geology for mining, we need chemistry for chemical stuff, and so on and so forth. It's a really diverse set of things. There's also Bentech, gears, an upgrade system, and some sorts, and also a quest line. I'll engage with this later because first I need to repair the ship. But I can take this actually. Because I like that coat. But I have to do it first. So I know. So, first of all, I want to change my pet. Like, I know it's a funny creature, but I want a dog. Or cats. Actually, what pet do I want? Let's go for... Actually, you know what? I'll go for this. Petrodon. I'm gonna write it as a seed. And Jeff. Let's see, that's... I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Perfect color. And here we are. We have Jeff. A pet shark. Before I actually head down, I need to grab these things, because in the first item set, they give you a few extra items. That is going to be very useful when it comes to exploration. Did I get that in? So food, and then all of these things. Now, this does take a bit, but I do in fact need to take these things because of how much different things the Fracking Universe adds to the game. I kind of need to have these things together. Of course, I'm not gonna read them all now. It's like, damn, that's gonna be boring. Particularly on networks, I'm pre-banded, and that right there is gonna be useful for later. You'll see what this is for. Oh, that's for later. But as you can see, our ship's broken. This here faster than I'm gonna try. This here faster than light machine server is broken. There it is. There's no point in keeping around, so I'm gonna put it into storage. But aside from that, we are now done and set to start exploring to our first ever planet. Now this is exciting. Welcome to Why Is It Night? Now that kind of went just like pizzazz of introduction, but why is it not the worst, I guess. Corn is a lucky start because like farming food is gonna be very good. But welcome to I forgot the name of the world already. Let's see if it says it. Says it. GPS. Welcome to Aludra VV2. This is a genital. Wait, let's go again. This is a. It doesn't say what it is. Oh, it's a lost planet with a gentle star. So it's a great start to know where we're gonna go for. With iron, lead, gold, sulfur, copper, diamond, magnesium, bone, silver, porphyry, and coal. Not bad. Alright, now let's give it up. Now, of course, like in any single like survival game, there's always the first thing you gotta do. You get with it. But I don't really know why we're. Well, I know why. It's because like in fact, primitively we start off like our tree of like inventions via cutting wood and stuff. It's so useful as well. Possibly, I'm not really sure myself actually if I need red petals right now, but they could be useful if I'm gonna go for like farming and genetics and stuff. Because we do in fact need to play with genetics later on if you want to get something useful. Now I'm grabbing some dirt for a few reasons. Dirt's gonna be important for our journey because like we can use this thing for building, farming, mostly building. Well, building is not really the word. Platforming, because at some point we are gonna go mining, and if you ever play Minecraft, if you ever play Terraria, you know how important it is to be able to build out of circles. It is lucky that spawned next to this one. This is one of the prerequisite spawn in the starting world. Don't really. I think it's just in fact them so enough that there's like random spawns and not random spawns, generated structures in the game. But also it's a good source of splatter cell. Is it gonna be the most useful at all times? Not most, but it can become useful later on if we decided to use it in extractor. But admittedly, you would need more than this, but it's a good start. Oh, and these things. Now, technically, I could turn this into my house. I never did in any of my playthrough, because admittedly, I prefer to build my houses myself. But this isn't a savvy looking house. It's not the greatest, anyway, but it's not bad. But one of the main reasons why I don't want to make this as my main base is because, admittedly, there's gonna be better places, and we're gonna explore more places than just this quaint little place. Now, I'm not gonna miss it in case someone's gonna yell at me, but I know there's a chest on the other side of this somewhere. Somewhere in there, I think. There. There it is. Of course. But in Frackin, or Starbound, it's relatively slow. It's a game that you just sit down, you enjoy, and yeah, you don't really need anything too extreme to have some decent fun out of it. Just think about a space Terraria, Spararia, Asteroria? I can't. Asteroria. I guess something along those lines. Also, think this. That could be useful. For what reason? You'll learn it later on once I actually get to the main area, but that's for later. of course, I step on it. Please tell us you have something. Lovely. I did that for nothing. Alright, fine enough. I don't want to wreck this place up, so let me just use the dirt I collected before. Wait, that's dry dirt. Actually, not sure. I'll use dry dirt. Not this everything else useful. I'll be taking that too. Identical. Interesting. There's nothing up here, unfortunately. Oh. Everybody needs a toilet. Just a personal thing. Everybody needs one. I don't know if that's needed, but I'll take it anyway. But, yeah, guess we got our first actual, like, not threat really, but feature, at least. I forgot what it's called. Squibs? Blibs? Squabs? Something. If I had a monster scanner, I would actually scan them and figure out, okay, that tree does not want to follow the laws of physics, apparently, but, you know, Emily, I don't know if physics really matters here. But if it does, well, technically, I don't know. Debatably does, debatably doesn't. It's weird when it comes to games like this. Potato, that's good. They give me a potato, but they give me potato seeds, which is good as well. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep this creature alive. I have a tendency to accidentally kill these things, so that was better with my sword. But I'm gonna try and not kill them because you know they're tiny little creatures. They didn't do anything to me. The thing from before, though, despite it looking small and like bouncy looking, it tried to attack me. It's self-defense, you know. Some rice. Let's see, take this one again. Right? I don't really know how much I need anyway, because I tend to prefer to like get a certain amount of these things and then start crafting stuff. Is that an orb or something? Primarily. Need these two. Another creature. Now, despite it looking nice thing and bouncing around with that creature, it's actually relatively passive. You know, unless you attack it first. Or is it? Now, don't prove me wrong. I just call you passive. Why are you floating to me like that? Oh, yep, see, it's passive. It just, for some reason, is floating to me like that. I don't know. It just wanted to aura farm. Just wanted to threaten me with its sheer cat's ones. Oh, actually. I don't know if you hear that, but I'm hearing something that could be interesting to see. Let's see if I can find it. If you can hear it, it's very subtle, but there's a blaring alarm somewhere in here. I don't know from where though. Oh, this is lucky. Okay, that is in fact quite lucky. Let's see if it's a good one. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, that's a lucky little spawn in there. Now, I didn't expect it to be this close, and also there's a chest above here as well, so that's nice. Oh, look at me. Okay. Oh, whoa, ow. Yeah, those things still hurt you, but I don't think they're aggressive, right? Yeah, see? See, they're good, they're kind, they're nice. But this is B. They're gonna be useful later on. Ah, man. Okay, that wasn't as good as I thought. Essentially, this is one of those, this is a specific race's, like, auto-generated structure. I forgot the name of them again. Apex there, an apex. It's not much, but I'll take these anyway. Again, not exactly the most useful, unfortunately, because these things are not the best structure I could find. There are better ones that actually had loot in it. But for now, this will do. Unfortunately, I hit him as I was trying to dodge him. Or parry him, I guess. So unfortunately, little guy, you're gonna have to die. You give me a rope, or is that a separate thing? Anyway. It's unfortunate, but that thing had to die. Oh, so it's good time to showcase rope. It's a grappling hook. Well, grappling hooks do exist, but I was about to say, hunger. Oh no. It's something you gotta in fact keep your mind with. You know, despite being a Nova Kid, which if you don't know, Nova Kids are essentially living what are they? Living gas? They're living stars, essentially. They seem to stars seem to eat too. For some reason. Thankfully, because I'm in fact made of gas, I can eat just about anything. Oh, okay, I guess there's one piece of copper there. I could have seen it from here, actually. But that was a lucky spawn, but could have been luckier. It's an alright little discovery, but, you know, I was hoping for loot. I got some stuff, though. It's a nice decor. I will, in fact, start using the decor around. Oh, that's decent. Missing pistol. I tend to not use a shield anyway. Well, I do, but it's not with guns. Ah, look at this. Lock and loaded. Lovely. Right, that's set for the because Millie. As a Nova Kid, we gain a little buff in pistols. They shoot a bit faster, we have a better mastery of it. I'm not sure if it applies for machine pistols, but I think most of it applies for normal pistols, but a man can hope. A man can hope. That's the reasons. It's good to have diverse farm. Hello guys. Silly. Bit of bone. Now I don't think I'm gonna in fact relegate to bone building. But sometimes hard times calls and you might have to make yourself a nice bone club. But hoping I wouldn't. So that's a variant. I would love to be able to capture it, but capturing stuff does not come available for this early in the game. Which is unfortunate, but it is just how it is. Okay, yeah, I don't want to deal with you now. Get buried, idiot.